Alright kids, first like and subscribe because this is becoming my part-time job. Now, let's go to the command line. Here's the backstory on this. I was having some trouble with Time Machine. I'd enter Time Machine and I wanted to delete some backups, older backups like this one, 420 at this point, that's like 7 months old, and I was trying to move stuff off my Drobo because I want to decommission it in favor of a 4 terabyte internal to my Mac Pro. And I also have a NAS, which you probably hear in the background. It's pretty noisy. That's my, there's another video on that. It's a Dell T310 server. That's pretty noisy. I'm working on quieting that down. So anyway, to the chase. So here's what we got. That it wouldn't work through the GUI. So let's go to the command line. And so what do you have here? You got tmutil list backups. Shows all the backups. Now here's the Time Machine drive. Obviously this is a local drive, a Drobo Series 3. It's not a time capsule or network. I guess if you were going to do that, you would probably have to mount that sparse bundle. That's another video, which we may do at a later time. If you'll subscribe and ask me for one in the comments, I'll take a look at doing that. The operation is probably pretty much the same, but you'd have to mount that sparse bundle as a volume and do the file operations that we're going to do on it. So anyway, there you go. Go to the command line, tmutil list backups, spits out a bunch of stuff. As you can see, there's one missing because we've deleted it down here. So do the sudo tmutil blah blah blah. The way you get that, you just type in this sudo tmutil delete, and then to create this part, you just drag the one you want to delete over there. Like if I drag this over here, that would just populate right in the terminal window. So little trick I learned a long time ago. So my Drobo's having problems or something. As you can see in that next line, after we type that in, it says error -36, deleting that backup, the April 6th backup. It tells you how much deleted. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not really there. Try again. So I issue the same command, which you can do just pushing the up arrow. Like that's up arrow, that's down arrow. Error. So like, all right, try again. So it goes in, I'm like deleting it. I've deleted 2.3 gigs. Great, successful. No -36 error. All right, well, I want to delete another one. So again, do that. I type in blah, blah, or I cut and paste that into the terminal. Then I drag over the directory, one of these directories. That's the path to the backup. I want to delete it. All right. Same thing here, -36. Not successful. All right, do it again. Deleting. Delete 72.3 gigs. Successful. No, -36. I'm like, okay, are these really going? So you go down there, tmutil list backups. As you can see, the first one is 420, and that's what we've got over here. I'm in the process of copying these off right now. Hope it works because that's another video. For some reason, the drive had space, but it didn't complete, so I deleted some more. And now I'm copying 1.95 terabytes to a 2.2 terabyte partition, which should be fine and plenty. It's kind of driving me nuts a little bit. If anybody wants to comment on that in the comments, I'd appreciate it. So that's kind of how you work with tmutil on the command line. It's pretty simple. List your backups. Sudo is a super user. You'll have to type in your password for an administrator to do that. And then it just deletes them, just like you were doing in the GUI. Although for some reason it wouldn't work. I'd go through and say delete. I'd put in my password. And then, okay, what's it doing? Where's it going? I don't know. Another reason to learn a little bit of command line, because you can see something's going wrong. And you're like, okay, try again. And eventually it'll work. And to comment on that, because some people are going to say, well, disk first aid. Okay, I disk first aided it fairly recently before this. I did it again after this, before I started the copy. So we'll see what happens the next time I try and delete one. Again, if you'll subscribe, and if this topic comes up again, then you'll see that I've made a new video. Or if you put a request, if there's something you want to see in in the comments, I'll do it or consider doing it. So thanks for watching. Again, I'm out of work, so please, please, please smash that like and subscribe. Thanks.